So I want to do another update on my all-in-one hammock tarp suspension setup here. I've got it set up in the backyard. I'm just testing the tarp. I'll show you, get up close to this in a minute, but you can see the tree straps and the tarp attached right to the same webbing I would then attach my hammock to. See, the tarp's hanging kind of great, real high, nice and tight. And so let's go up and see how it does, see the hardware, and then also see how it does when you kind of put it to the test. So on the hammock strap, we've got from Jeff Myers a prusik set up with a pull loop here to be able to move that prusik on the line a little bit easier. And I've got an extra toggle line attached because if I get trees that are a little further apart and I need a little bit more run, I can grab it right here and get a little bit more extension. Right now I've got my tarp ridge line attached with this toggle right to the prusik that's on the hammock suspension. Pretty much the same on the other side. I'll show you what this toggle does in a minute. And then we've got the centering prusiks on the ridge line here, so you can move the tarp around on this ridge line and tension it out with the shock cord here. In fact, I kind of did it so you can double up the shock cord and get a little bit more support there. So you've got a nice, ridge line tarp setup. If the hammock were attached and you were pulling on the hammock, you can see, go this way, that it actually will pull the tarp up a little bit and certainly not pull it down when you really simulate being in the hammock. So I really like that. Then you come down to this side and got our little pulley here, and then this is our hanging line. And again, if you've got a couple of hanger prusiks on there and a drip line right here, and if you hang a pack on this or anything, even pretty good amount of weight, you're not sagging the ridge line, you're actually tightening it, which that's what I was really going for with this whole setup, was a nice way to hang a pack on the underneath the tarp without dragging the ridge line down. And I think it works pretty good there. So show you the final mechanism that makes this all work down on this end, which is actually, I replaced the Namaclaw with this little toggle because I did see the Namaclaw kind of biting the iron wire pretty good, and thought it would hurt it over time. So you can see the pulley just loosens everything up. If you once you undo the line from that toggle, and if you want to then tighten it back up, you just go around the toggle here like that, and you can get a mechanical advantage and tighten it right back up. Get it real pretty good tight there. That's as tight as I would want it, or tighter probably. And then to lock it off, you just go around the toggle, and you can hear that snap when you go around the back side of the toggle. I like to do it twice. So here's the second time, and it locks it in place. And here's your hanging line, and you can see you don't lose that. You don't lose that tension. I'm yanking on it pretty good, and you're not losing any tension. So I think it works pretty good. Nice tight tarp line. And the key thing here is I got it set up pretty modular, so I see going with the all-in-one setup here whenever the trees will let me, just because it's easy. And then carrying some extra iron wire, 2 pieces of iron wire with probably a little Nama clip on it, so that if I need to, the trees are further apart and it just doesn't work to have it an all-in-one setup, I can still just take the tarp right around the tree and hook up to my same setup here, kind of a conventional tarp ridge line setup when it doesn't work to go all in one. But I think it came together pretty good. Hope you like it.